All right, looks like we are live. Okay, speakers on. This is a subject to deal in North Fort Myers. 3 bed and a den. 3 bed, 3 bath. 2583 square feet. $219 HOA. Total purchase price $493,428. Entry fee $39,000. Start plugging this in. There's a seller finance piece for $35,000, so that's $147.62 per month at 3% with a balloon in 10 years. Okay, so there's a subject to deal. So this is the underlying loan that you'd be taking over the payments on. So 419, 415. All right, let's go ahead and just write these numbers down as we go through them. Okay, 419, 415, 5.125. Okay, tax insurance $1,000. Okay, so then this is seller finance fees 35 or 13. So this is your second note, 3%, 30 years, 12 payments for 2 years. It started at 7124. Doesn't matter what it is. Balloon 10 years. Okay, so we've got all the inputs right here. All right, now we'll look up this property. So this property, Magnolia Landing 3358. Let's see. Books. Rent ready for the most part. Yeah, there's not just much renovation needed. Also, it is pretty much rent ready, but you gotta repaint the house pretty much. Carpeting, you might want to remove it, but for this property, it's pretty expensive already. So let's see if we can find out what the rent is now. So now that we know that the condition of the home is decent, we gotta look up the fair market rent. So we gotta Google HUD FMR. FMR stands for fair market rent. Click on the first link. Click on access more FMRs. Look up FY 2024 FMRs. Click on Florida, and this is in Lee County. So now we're gonna get by zip code, by bedroom count 33917, what your rent ceiling is. And man, that is low, huh? 33917, 1950. And they're saying long-term rent should be 3,000. So there's a big discrepancy here. 1950 for a 4 bed. This is for 33917. And then 3 bed. The 4 bed is 1950. The 3 bed is 1710. Okay, and this is a 1710. So we got underwriting using the 3 bedroom rent at 1710. And pretty much right then and there, you can probably tell that it's not going to be a deal because look at it. Your total monthly payment is $3,500, and oh man, the rent's only $1,710. How on earth can you possibly make any money on this? So let's go ahead and plug in the address. 33518. Let's try to get the market rent now. So again, the market rent, we're going to go to affordablehousing.com, go to the owner section, market rent estimator, plug in the address, plug in the bedroom count, and for 3 bedrooms, the average rent for 12 units with a 1 mile radius is $3,000. So, I mean, you probably have to try to rent it out as a market. Definitely doesn't work for Section 8. So let's do 3,000 really quick. 3,000, 1 point. It's a 1 mile radius for 12 units only. 2261, 2306, 2638, 2638. Okay, now that I got my rents here for a 3 bed, I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. And let me plug in the rest of the details. So we got $3,000 rent for my renovations. Let's go ahead and just assume that I need to repaint the entire place. So no foundation, should zero that out. What are the numbers that I have in here? Replace the toilets, high pressure flush toilet, that's fine. We'll assume that I need to replace, just repaint the entire house and see what that will result me. 2583 to 583. So now I got the paint job for the entire house of $3 a square foot. I got $500 for cleaning the landscaping, and then I got $1,500 for roofs in case there's some issues there that I cannot tell. And from that point onwards, I got a $12,000 rehab so far. For my taxes, what I want to do is, because I got my total payment now for the first payment, I'm going to do equals. The total payment estimate is supposed to be at 23499.77, which includes the seller finance fees, right? So I'm going to my property tax number in B28, and I'll subtract everything. Subtract the principal and the interest of the subto loan. I subtract the principal and the interest portion of the seller finance fees, and that results in my remaining amount for escrow that is set aside for my taxes and my insurance. So now that I got that number in there, I want to put in an extra $30 for insurance, and so that's going to give me my total payment. I got 10% set aside for property management. Is there an HOA on this? Doesn't look like it. Oh, 219. 219 HOA. Set aside $300 every single month for maintenance, 10% for property management, and 5% for vacancy. That's a net loss of $1,500. So this is not a deal even at $3,000 rent. So that's how you can quickly roll out this deal. I mean, if you just looked at this $3 thing and you saw what the rents were, the total payment was $3,500, you probably could have recognized that it's a losing deal already, and you probably could have stopped analyzing the deal at that point in time. But because we want to go through the process and show you how much money you're losing, I wanted to go through it and run through the process with you so you can see how much money you're actually losing. And this is probably how you easily rule out these deals. So even before you looked at like the closing costs and stuff like that and adjusting it, because that just affects your cash and cash return, I was more looking at the net cash flow number, which says it's negative $1,500. So that's why this is not a deal. And hopefully that helps you. And for those of you that want to copy the spreadsheet, just go to affordablehousing.io, not .com, affordablehousing.io, and just click on Get Deal Analysis Tool. Plug in your information. I promise I won't spam you, and you can get a copy of the deal analysis tool. Super easy, super efficient way for me to get the spreadsheet out to you guys, because I didn't create the spreadsheet from scratch. I got it from a few other people. I combined them, I tweaked them, I modified it for my own process. And that's the easiest way for me to put together a deal and analyze deals really quick. All right. So my goal is you look at the same deal I looked at today with the same details and use the same spreadsheet and analyze the deal and put it on your own YouTube channel. Because my hope is that you build up a track record for yourself so that you know what you're doing. So when the time comes for you to pull the trigger, you're going to be ready for it and you won't be scared. All right. So have an amazing Saturday, everybody. Hope you guys spent some quality time with your family and friends today. And I will be back here again tomorrow for day 273. Have an amazing day, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow.